Ladies and gentlemen, in the context of escalating conflict in the Gaza Strip, tensions are on the rise, with the situation spreading across the Middle East. In addition to the Houthi forces in Yemen confirming rocket and drone attacks on Israel, recent reports indicate that another group, the Imam Hussein People's Militia, is getting involved in the conflict to support Hezbollah. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, issued a statement on social media, previously Twitter, reporting the initial deployment of the Imam Hussein People's Militia from Syria to southern Lebanon to aid Hezbollah. The IDF emphasized that they are well prepared to respond to any threats on any front. On October 31st, the Houthi spokesperson, Yahya Saree, announced on television that they had launched a significant number of ballistic missiles and drones towards Israel, vowing to continue such attacks to support the Palestinian cause. This marks the third round of clashes between the Houthi and Israel since the conflict began on October 7th. These events appear to confirm Houthi involvement in the attacks using drones and rockets. On October 28th, these attacks led to explosions in Egypt, along with the firing of long-range missiles on October 19th, which the U.S. Navy intercepted. The IDF encircled the Gaza Strip from multiple directions, marking a crucial phase in the ongoing conflict with Hamas. The White House expressed concern about the attacks by Hezbollah forces and Israeli troops as gunfire and violence increased along the Lebanon-Israel border. However, according to the National Security Council spokesperson John Kay, there were no specific signs of Hezbollah's full-scale involvement. The ongoing situation is raising concerns globally. The IDF, as reported by the Times of Israel on November 4th, announced that within the same day, they had eliminated approximately 130 Hamas fighters, taking the total death toll of IDF soldiers to 19 since the beginning of the campaign on the ground, with 6 injured. Meanwhile, Palestinian militant groups continue to fire rockets into Israel, targeting various central regions, triggering alarms in several areas. Notably, Hamas launched thousands of long-range rockets from Gaza into Israeli cities during the early days of the conflict. These rocket attacks have not only strained Israel's advanced defense systems, but have also caught many observers by surprise, showcasing the rocket capabilities of Hamas. Hamas has accumulated an estimated 30,000 to 50,000 rockets and missiles, primarily by self-production, despite Israel's long-standing blockade of the Palestinian coastal enclave. The United States has long accused Iran of supporting Hamas militarily, providing them with various types of weapons. The group's leadership has openly acknowledged Iran's support, along with their internal efforts to build an arsenal. Hamas claimed to have fired about 5,000 rockets into Israeli territory in the first 20 minutes of the attack on October 7th, which marked the beginning of the current conflict. According to Michael Herzog, Israel's ambassador to the U.S., the number of rockets fired by Hamas in this conflict is approximately 4,000, compared to about 4,000 rockets fired from Gaza into Israel during the 50-day conflict between the two sides in 2014. Hamas's rocket inventory includes various types of rockets, such as the Qassam rockets, Q-12, Q-20, CAMS rockets, S-40 rockets, and more, with varying ranges. These rockets are used primarily to target Israeli cities and military positions near Gaza. Additionally, some rockets are believed to have been acquired from foreign sources. Hamas has a network for smuggling weapons, which extends from Iran, Iraq, and Syria through the Mediterranean Sea, reaching Libya, Sudan, and Egypt. The tunnels under the ground are another complex and extensive part of this network. In particular, Iran plays a significant role in supporting Hamas, which is reportedly involved in the development of new rocket designs and rocket engine tests. This has provided Hamas with a relatively diverse range of weapons technology. While these weapons pose a threat to Israel, Fabian Hintz, a defense and military researcher, suggests that domestically produced weapons are predominantly used by Hamas. This is because foreign-sourced rockets are larger, less user-friendly, and more challenging to smuggle across the tightly controlled borders of Gaza. Hamas continues to develop a diverse arsenal, primarily technology-wise. However, the vast majority of these weapons are relatively simple. They consist of unguided rockets and not guided missiles, with the rocket technology being more appropriate for Hamas rather than the more advanced missile systems. These weapons are primarily used to target Israeli cities and military positions, both inside and outside the Gaza Strip. As the IDF advances deeper into Gaza, these rockets may be used to target Israeli military concentrations. Such weapons can be simple, often utilizing small rockets with large warheads, offering a trade-off between speed and impact. In conclusion, the Hamas weapons stockpile includes self-produced weapons and rockets obtained from various foreign sources.